Hello and welcome to more Final Fantasy. We are here outside the ice cave because in the last episode I tried to grind inside the ice cave and I failed miserably. So we're going to start today's episode by trying to actually follow through and do that, Crud. Before I do that, there's something I forgot to point out in the last episode. It doesn't really matter, but we did get some new armor for Ken and for Dr. W, and I wanted to just show how big their absorb is now. So absorb is the amount of defense we have, basically. And you can see Ken now has 32 absorb, and down here on Dr. W, he also has 32. So just to put into perspective how big that is, well, Red only has 29. So even though Red has steel armor, he also has the buckler, the cap, all this crud. They still have more. The silver armor is not as good as this gold crud. Today we are going to find another one of these gold cruds for free, so I'm going to give that to Red when we find it, instead of spending the 50,000 it requires to buy another one. So we'll get that for him eventually, but yeah, it's crazy. And because when Ken is unarmored, he has absorb equal to his level, he would only have 16, so with this armor he has double the absorb, and only a very small evasion penalty, so pretty good. Anyways, let's get back in this ice cave and hopefully get to the eye without dying. Let's go, dude. It's gonna go super well this time for sure. No problems today. Nope, none. And my very first encounter is against a bunch of these cruds. Alright, we're just gonna run. It's gonna be no problem. Yep, we got away. We're good. I just wanted an excuse to come to the ice cave because I love the music. Ah, crud. Ha! Only one sorcerer? Like, that's a dangerous thing. Yeah, right, dude. We got him. Alright, this has gone so much better than last time, and here we are at the spot. So just to recap what we're going to do, to the left is the Eye. They're an enemy with very low HP, but they give tons of golden experience, and we will always only fight one of them. They'll always start the battle with a spell called XXXX, which is a death magic spell that's supposed to be instant death on characters that have less than 300 HP, but because we have these pro rings, they're not going to be able to use that crud on us. So we're just going to step on this tile, just like that, get into a battle with an Eye, and we'll just have our dude spam attacks right here. And we'll take him out probably in 1 or 2 rounds. See, ineffective on Dr. W there. Smack him. There's 1 hit. And there's a 2 hit. And we got him. Now, technically, on the second round, this guy could cast an instant death spell that is not going to be resisted by Pro Ring, but the chances of him living to that second round is almost 0, so I'm not too worried about that. So we just go like that, go right back on, and that's pretty much all we do. Get into the encounter, hold down A, knock him out, get 800 experience and 3,000 gold. It's extremely quick. Super easy. In my opinion, the best grinding spot in the entire game. He's not the enemy that gives the most experience in the entire game or anything like that, but because we can guarantee that we fight him, we don't have to worry about running back and forth, trying to find the right encounter for several minutes or whatever. We can guarantee we get this exact guy. He dies super quick, so we don't waste a lot of time actually fighting him. So because of all those factors, it is so good. So yeah, we're just gonna knock him out like that. And as you can see, this is just absolutely ridiculous. Just in the minute or 2 that I've been here, I've already made over 10,000 gold. We've already gotten a couple thousand experience as well. So I'm gonna keep doing this for a while. My characters are pretty underleveled, and I want to get them up to level 20. I know that might sound like a lot, but at this spot, it's really not gonna take that long. And on top of that, the main reason I want to get to 20, one, it is a nice round number, but also that is the level where Dr. W will get his first level 7 spell charge, so it just kind of feels like a cool level to get to. So we're going to be here for a little while, and I guess I'll meet you guys then. The one thing I will say, there is a couple of things that could happen. One, he could go for a stone effect instead of going for XXXX. If he does that, he could stone one of your guys, but I've got plenty of stone potions, so it's not a big deal. The only problem is the character that gets stoned is probably not going to get through the battle with any experience, so that is a small problem. The only other thing that can really go wrong here, now there's Glance, so that is the stone effect I was just talking about. The only other thing that can go wrong here is the one tile we have to step on after the battle. We go to the right one tile and then go back on this guy. In that one step, there is a chance that we will end up getting into an encounter, so there's a small chance that encounter could go wrong, and it's not likely, but it could happen. So if you're going to grind here for a very long time, I would recommend after like half an hour to leave the dungeon, go save your game, and come back. Because you really don't want to risk losing a ton of progress because one encounter went bad. So I don't think I'm going to have to go out and save, because getting to level 20 is not going to take that long. But if you wanted to grind a lot here for some reason, then I would recommend every like 30-40 minutes going out and saving. I should mention, the max level in this game is 50. Oh, we already got level 17 right there. So the max level is not 99, not 100, anything like that. It's only 50, so it's still a big task to get to 50, and I don't think we're going to get anywhere near there. For the end of the game, like high 20s, low 30s is going to be plenty. So yeah, I don't really recommend grinding to 50 unless you really want to. Anyways, I'm gonna get to 20, so I'll just keep doing this over and over and over. I'll go show you guys the status, just to show you how much experience we're going to need to get this next level. Let's go down here, status, and as you can see, 10,000. So at 800 experience per battle, that's like 13 battles or whatever. So considering how fast these battles go, that is really not that bad. All right, Ken and Wei just hit 18, so let's take a look how much more experience we'll need. All right, about 12.5 thousand, so not too bad. And there it is, Ken, level 19. He's the first one to get there. So let's go see how much experience do we need left. Okay, about 14,000. So to get the whole party to 20, I think it's going to be about 20 more encounters. So funny how that works out, but yep, let's get to it. And 20 more encounters kind of sounds like a lot, but because of how quickly these battles go, it's really not that bad. I've timed it out, and it takes roughly like 20 to 25 seconds per battle. And that means it's like less than 10 minutes of grinding to get this level, which this deep into the game for a whole level, that's so fast, dude. And there is level 20 on Ken. Just gotta get the other ones up there as well. Let's see how much they have to go. Let's see, Wei needs 843, so that's gonna be 2 more battles. 1766, so I think it's gonna be 3 battles. Okay, so Red is furthest behind, so I think it's 3 more battles. Technically, I could just do 2 more and then get the last one on the way out, but I'm probably mostly gonna run from encounters on the way out, okay? And there is level 20 on Wei. Maybe Dr. W as well. Yep, Dr. W as well, so 1 more encounter, Red will catch up, and then we'll be out of here. And man, not only are we gonna have all of our dudes level 20, which is pretty sick on its own, but we have a lot of money. I think we might have broken 200,000, which is a lot, don't get me wrong, but we are going to be spending a lot of gold today, so we might still not have enough, we'll see. So there we go, level 20 on Red. Heck yeah, man. Look at the max HP of all of our dudes now. All of them, including Dr. W, over 300, Wei almost 500, and yet we have over 200,000 gold right there. So with that, let's go ahead and try to get out of this place. We'll just walk down into the hole. So we're not out of the danger zone yet. So this is a forced encounter with these guys. I'll just run away. So my goal is to get out of here and save the game with the tent before we die. These guys I'm not worried about dying to, but if we run into sorcerers, then some crud can happen. I'm gonna go ahead and use some heal spells here just to get us topped off a little bit more. You know, I'll use all of them. I don't even care. I'll just do all of them. Let's keep going. No danger. No sorcerers. Okay, that's fine. We're almost out. Just gotta make it to that one staircase right there. And we did it! Alright, let's continue our adventure. And the first thing I want to do is, it's kind of random, but I forgot to buy level 5 magic a while ago for Red, so I'm gonna go do that. He's got now 3 level 5 spell charges, so it's about time we get some crud for him. So we're gonna go back to Melmond, if I can remember where that is. You can open the map by holding down B and pressing select even while in the airship. So okay, we need to just go pretty much straight left from here, or west. Let's go this way. There's Conerio, and Melmond's right here. Okay, so let's go get some level 5 magic for him. Oh my gosh, guy, get out my way. So let's go start off with some white magic for Red. We'll get him Cure 3. Bada bing. Alright, let's get back out of here, and let's go down to the black magic. This is where I'm going to buy Fire 3 as well. I thought I had this sooner, but apparently I didn't. So let's go ahead and get that crud. Looking good. And I want to go back to Gaia real quick just to talk to one guy. So there's a guy who mentions the thing about the place we have to go to next, and I just want to talk to him again. I think it's not that guy. No. I think it's this guy. Let's talk to him. Hey, buddy, tell us about the thing. Legends say that the castle in the west is a place to test courage. So we talked to him in the last episode, but that guy is what's pointing us to the next place. Also, there's a character I think I forgot to talk to last time. I don't remember if I actually forgot, but let's just go talk to him anyways. He's up this way. Hey, dude! Legend says the Sky Warriors flew about here and there from a castle high in the sky. So I guess a little bit of lore right there. But alright, castle to the west, let's go check it out. Get back in our airship, and if we go right over to the west here, we will indeed, if we can keep on going, where is it? There it is, okay. So there, we do indeed see a castle. We can't land right next to it, but we could land right over here, for example, and we could walk on over to it, but we're not gonna go there quite yet. We'll come back here in just a minute. First, I wanna go a little bit further this way because there's this chain of islands, and you can see there's a bunch of different holes to go inside. So one here, we've got a couple up here, there's a couple up here, and one right here. So the important one is going to be this one right here. We'll get to that in a minute. Let's go to these other ones first. There are some treasures to find, some characters to talk to. So we'll land, and we'll walk right on in. So inside here, there's going to be no encounters. We don't have to worry about that at all. And we get more cool cave music. Hooray! But we also get some gold. And over here, we get some gold. And over here we get some gold. Okay, so let's go back down this way. There's a bit more to this cave to explore. Up over here, we've got another room. What could be inside here? How about a stinking dragon, dude? You are not afraid of me? Then I am impressed. Yeah, I'm not afraid of a dragon who's only as high as me. This guy's like Charizard size. You're not even a big dragon, dude. Okay, so we're getting some more goodies here. It's kind of nice, just having a nice, relaxing place we can come, you know, chit-chat with some dragons. Don't have to worry about any encounters. It's great. So if we go up this way, we'll be able to see another area that's kind of connected, but we have to go into one of the different entrances to get to that part. So we can't walk from this part to that part. So let's go back out, and we'll fly to a different hole. Yeah, there's a bunch of different holes to go inside, dragons to talk to, treasures to find. Oh gosh, dang it. And just an Ocho. Let's get back in that airship. And next up, let's go to this little one. Let's walk right inside. Oop, I guess we can't land that close. We'll have to land right down there. Got him. Hey, dragon guy. Have you met Bahamut, the Dragon King? He honors those with courage as true warriors. So they were talking about the castle being a place to test your courage, and Bahamut honors those with courage. And I don't know how to pronounce Bahamut. I have always said Bahamut. I think some people say Bahamut. I don't know. I just say Bahamut. I don't know the actual way to pronounce it. But up there, we've got another cave. We'll have to go to a different entrance to get to that one as well. So all of these caves are kind of on the same map, but you have to go into different entrances to actually get inside there. So we'll go back out. It was just that guy to talk to. Now we'll go over here. Can't land on the marshy parts, so we'll have to land right down here, which means we're going to have some chances. Oops, let's land right here, maybe. There we go. We'll have some chances at some encounters, but not a big deal. And it looks like we got away without any. Hi, guy. This guy says, we are going to the Castle of Ordeal to the northeast. There, we will test and bring back proof of our courage. So that's what I was telling you guys. That is the Castle of Ordeal. That's where we're going to go pretty soon here. But we have a well, but this well is special because it doesn't say it's an ordinary well. It just says nothing is here. It's an invisible well. The proof of your courage might be anything. What do you mean? All right, 10 gold. Wow, we are so rich, guys. Let's talk to this. Oh, talk to this last one. Once in the north, there were beautiful palaces and big mechanical castles. Cool. Found an entire house, and we also find 500 gold. So yeah, lots of easy treasure to get here. Definitely a place worth coming to. And I think the reason there's lots of treasure is it's kind of like the historical myth around dragons is that they live inside mountains and they hoard treasure. So I think that's kind of what's going on here. Like even back in the Hobbit book, you know, you had the dragon that hoarded treasure and all that crud. Oh, we get to strike first. Gotta fight some Sphinx. These guys are no big deal at this point in the game. We made it into our ship. So we'll go over this way. We've got one more little thing here to explore, and then we've got this main island which has 2 entrances. So this one we can actually land directly next to it. Let's walk right in. I guess we'll go into this northern room first. We'll go talk to that guy, but first let's get this. A cabin! Yeah, cabins are kind of strange. They're the awkward middle child. Only the courageous ones bring back the proof of their courage. So the houses are great because they'll restore magic, do all kinds of cool stuff, and tents are great because they're cheap. So if you just want to save something while being cheap, there you go. Cabins are kind of awkwardly in the middle where they don't restore magic, and they're also not the cheapest. So cabins are probably the thing I'll use the least of. We got some soft potion, got some stuff. Let's get back out of here. And we are done with all of these side islands. Let's go to the main one now. So the first entrance I want to go to is the top left. The bottom right one is actually the important one, but I want to go inside this one first. So we can talk to this guy. Sure, why not? Don't you dodge me. If you are brave enough, try meeting the king of the dragons, Bahamut. All right, I'll try. Let's go talk to this one as well. Hey, dude. Unprofitable business is not a practice of the dragons of Cardia. Dragons concerned with profits. So yeah, these are the Cardia Islands. I don't know if they ever call them the Cardia Islands in the game, but that's what I hear people online call it. Long ago, dragons and humans lived and traded together. Alright, well, we still kind of live in the same timeline. I don't know why the dragons are all secluded now. That's kind of strange. Yeah, come back, come live in the city, dude. Alright, let's get out of here. And let's go to this one next. And inside here, we're gonna have quite a long walk. If we want to talk to the King of Dragons himself, Bahamut, this is what we have to do. Walk all the way down this giant hallway. Man, there's no side rooms to take a poop or anything, man. No bathroom breaks at all. No way to grab a snack or anything, dude. And then you have to walk down this magnificently large room. Man, I don't know. You gotta go through all of this just to get to your throne. That's like a big workout. I mean, I guess you could fly, but we're kind of underground. This is Bahamut's room. Alright. Bahamut verifies the true courage of all. Verify my courage! I am Bahamut, king of the dragons. Bring me proof of your courage to receive the honor due true warriors. Alright, so I just wanted to show that we can talk to that guy to get some information. Now, you don't have to talk to him before we go to the castle. I just felt like doing it. So we're going to go to the castle next. You could just start with the castle if you wanted to, but I don't want to do that, Crud. Oh gosh, I gotta walk all the way back out. My feet are getting tired. I can only jiggle my back and forth like this so many times, dude. Now we just have to get back to our boat nice and safe. I mean, it is a boat. It's an airboat, but it's still a boat, dude. So the castle is right over here. So there's a few ways we can get to this one. The easiest one, the safest one, is going to be to go back all the way to wherever you have your regular boat parked and then bring it over here and park it at this river. So you only have to walk that far. The reason that's the safest is because right over here, this part of the map has some very dangerous stuff. So right down here, we also have another place we could land. We could land right here if we wanted to, and we could walk through the desert here. And that is an option, but the thing is, this part of the map has the strongest overworld encounters in the entire game. So you might run into those. You will get out of that area pretty quickly, but it's risky. We might be able to take them at this point after all that grinding, but it's going to be a tough one. The other option, and the one I'm going to take, because I'm too lazy to go back and get my boat, is to go over here and land here. And that way we can walk this way, and then walk around this little curve, and then walk back this way. For the most part, the fights are not going to be that dangerous, but there's one portion right here, this little area, will have a chance for us to run into a very dangerous enemy, so we'll hopefully not have that happen. So okay, let's get started. Let's go down here, and let's get to walking. Already get an encounter. It's against a cat man. These guys are easy. Let's go ahead and attack him a few times. Probably get one shot. Nope, not quite. Maybe two shot. And there we go. So Catman, not that dangerous. You could fight multiple of them at once, but yeah, I'm not scared of those guys. Let's keep on walking here. And the only enemy I'm actually afraid of in that little danger area is a sandworm. And the reason I'm afraid of the sandworm, oh, we got a lot of these guys. I think we'll do 2 on those and then 2 on this guy. But the reason I'm afraid of the sandworm is they can use Quake, which is a group-wide instant death spell that we are not immune to with the Pro Ring. So hypothetically, they could do 1 turn and knock us all out. Now chances are that's not going to happen because the chance of it actually hitting everyone is pretty low, but it does have a pretty good chance to knock out a couple people, and if they even just knock out Dr. W, that's a problem, as always. So hopefully we will not run into one of those, and if we do, hopefully things do not go terribly wrong. But alright, we got Catman's taken down. Let me get this poison off of my dude real quick. Let's keep on going. So we're not in the danger zone yet, but we are getting close. So right after we walk past this spot, we are now in the danger zone, so please no sandworms. Okay, we've got a wyvern, so that's a pretty tough enemy as well, but we're just going to spam attacks at him. It's not going to have Quake, which we have to worry about. Dude, Ken getting a huge critical hit right there. So yeah, wyvern, not that bad. Only worth 50 gold. What the crud guy? Come on, get out of the danger zone. And we are out of there. Wait. Okay, I don't think this is the danger zone. So let's go ahead and attack these guys. We've got some saber-tooth dudes. Not a big deal for them as well. I mean, they could do some decent damage, but yeah, they're not gonna use crazy instant death stuff on us. That's really the big danger at this point in the game is instant death stuff. And running into groups of enemies that can cast group-wide attacks as well, those can still be pretty dangerous. But alright, got those 2 taken down, and you guys have seen me deal with Catman before, so we'll just knock him out. Almost there. And we're in more safe territory here anyways. I mean, there's still some kind of tough enemies, but we're so strong that I just don't think it's gonna be a problem. Whoopsie. Saria? You're gonna be sorry you ran into me, dude. Ow, good job, Dr. W. 1 damage. Yeah, that's much better, Red. 87. And we'll take him out. Critical hit. Ken getting some crazy criticals. So I think I actually want to go around the mountain here. I can't remember if they both lead to the same part, but I'm pretty sure we do want to go this way and go across the river here. Just like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the other path would have just led to a dead end, so here we are. We are at the Castle of Ordeals. And the first floor is actually quite safe. There's no encounters on the first floor. Let's talk to this guy. Possession of the crown is required to test your courage. Take it to the royal throne and bring back proof of your courage. Good luck! So I don't know why they check for that now, but the crown that we got all the way back in the marsh cave is, I guess, what we have to have here. So this floor is no encounters and mostly just pretty empty, but at the top left we can take a thing and that will warp us into the main area. So let's get inside and let's start this dungeon properly. So here we're gonna have some warp puzzles. We've got these little pillars, and if we walk onto them, we'll get an encounter. Oh, great, we've got Medusa. Okay, Medusa are enemies that can stone us, but they have very low HP. We can almost certainly one-shot them. They've got like 60-something HP. Okay, they're gonna get stoned on Dr. W and on Red, so not off to a good start. Running into the 4 of these guys is pretty dangerous. Thankfully, Wayne managed to not get stoned right there. Yeah, if they stone all of our dudes, then we are in a very juicy pickle, man. Okay, and I don't think I saved my game outside of the castle either, so that might be a problem. I don't think we're gonna die in here. I've got plenty of soft potions, so as long as we can get through this battle, which it looks like we will, yeah, we're fine. So, kind of a bummer to not get experience on Red and Dr. W, especially Red, because he's already so far behind, but yeah, well, crud happens. So let's go ahead and get some soft potion action. Get that on him. Yeah, we'll get that on him. There we go. Make sure our party order is still good. Let's go ahead and swap those guys. Anyways, these pillars, if we step on them, it will warp us. I don't know if Pokemon got the warp puzzle idea from this game or not, but yeah, we got some evil crud. So the first 2 are freebies. This one we actually have to guess. It's not a guess, it's always the same. Okay, we've got lots of Argoyles. Let's go ahead and get some anti-fire up. Yeah, kind of getting flashbacks to the fire crud with lots of Argoyles. These guys can appear in much bigger groups in the Castle of Ordeals. They are easy to knock out, but if you're into like 8 or 9 of them, and they all go for fire too, it is going to wipe out your party without anti-fire, so I always want to make sure I get that up. You could just run away if you really wanted to, but I think we can handle these guys. So there we go, get that fire defense up. And I'll just split up my physical attacks. I think at this point we'll be fine. Yeah, fire 2 coming in. Now, Wei's gonna naturally resist fire with the ice shield that he has, or I think he has ice armor. I can't remember which one I did. But yeah, he'll be fine. But the rest of them are not gonna be fine without anti-fire. Punch him, Ken! Good job, buddy! Yeah, these guys are not the most experienced at this point. 483, I mean, that's still a decent chunk, but considering we could just fight the eye for like 800 super quickly, yeah. But let me go ahead and use some healing potions real quick just to get my guys topped back up here, or at least close enough. There we go. Anyways, let me show you what happens if we choose the wrong one. The top one is the wrong one. That'll just take us right back to the start, so that's all that really happens there. So I'll just show you guys all the right ones from here on. Let's go take this one, and then of course the correct one is the bottom one. So let's take that, and every single time the music has to reset. This one's another freebie. Okay, so this one, it is once again the bottom one, so we'll take that. And this is another freebie. We just have to walk down this long hallway. Yeah, getting the music resetting every time is pretty brutal. For this one, it's going to be the one that's closer to you. This one right here. Okay, right here it looks like a split path, but it's really not. It just leads to the same spot right here. And I do want to go to this top right room. There's going to be some treasure in there. All right, got some mummies, including a wizard mummy. I think we're just going to go ahead and whip out our brand new Fire 3 spell and see how that does. We'll have everyone else target the wizard mummy, I guess. But I'm pretty sure Fire 3 is going to obliterate these dudes. Come on. Dude, Red, I just want to see it. I just want to see that Fire 3. Uh-oh. Okay, they're not Ken asleep. I just don't want Red to go to sleep here. Okay, Wizard Mummy is taken out by Wade. No Sleepy. Come on, why does Red have to go last? Come on, Red. There you go. Let's see. Big damage, big damage. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, dude, over 200 damage. Taking out all these guys. Probably going to wipe out the entire group. Almost 300 right there. Pretty nuts. Well, only 125 on that guy, but we still got him. Let's keep on going. The pillar right beneath us, that's going to be a fake one. So let's go up here. We're going to get a forced encounter on this tile. Or, not on that tile. On the tile in front of the treasure chest I made. So here we're going to have mud golems. These guys are... They have, like, pitifully low defense, so we're going to hit these guys for some huge numbers. They might be able to do some dangerous stuff to us if they survive, but as you can see, we're just going to hit these guys extremely hard. Probably should not have had all my guys gang up on one. Yeah, so that's the dangerous thing. They can cast fast on themselves, and then they can start doing some big damage, but they have such bad defense that we might be able to kill him before he gets a chance to go here. Come on, Ken. There you go, Ken. So yeah, really bad defense on those guys. We got him. Alright, so let's go grab this chest, and this is one of the best items in the entire game. Right here, we've got the Zeus gauntlets. This is a very special item. Now in the game, we're going to start finding these items that you can use in combat, and it will cast a spell. So let me go to my armor here. So whoever is holding the Zeus gauntlets will be able to use it. You don't even have to equip it. Not that we even can equip it right now, even if we wanted to. But whoever's using it, whoever's holding it can use it in combat to cast a free spell. So Dr. W with this can cast Lightning 2 for free every single round now, and this is kind of ridiculous. I'm going to put this on Dr. W, and the reason for that is, well, his melee attacks kind of suck, so now he has finally something he can do for offense every round, so that's really awesome, super good. So we're going to get back out of here, avoid that pillar, avoid that one on the right. The one just beneath me is the way to go. There's also a path that goes to the bottom left. That will lead to another pillar, which is the wrong one, so we're going to go to this one here, and we're going to take this staircase. And now we are done with the pillars. We're just going to go up this way. Get into an encounter. Okay, lots of mummies. I think we have another spell charge for Fire 3, so we're going to go ahead and use that, and we'll get out of here. You know, I don't think it'll be particularly good here, but I just want to show you guys the Zeus gauntlets in action. So we can go down to Item, and we can just choose that crud, and it'll cast Lightning 2 for us. It's pretty ridiculous. It does not use any spell charges. It's just straight up a free Lightning 2. It's crazy. So there you go. Well, not bad, actually. I mean, not great, but considering it's free, that's so much better than him using a melee attack. So, there you go. I even took one out. Let's keep on going, team, down this big old hallway. And up here, this is where we're going to have a forced encounter just through the door. And this one is going to be nightmares. These guys are really not that big of a deal. They have, my brain has farted. No, they have a weakness to ice, so we're going to go for that crud. Unfortunately, we don't have Ice 3, but we're going to go for some Ice 2. And we'll just spread out our physical attacks. And of course, we can just have this dude use the Zeus gauntlets. So let's go ahead and do that, crud. These guys only have like 200 HP, so yeah, we'll soften them up with some melee attacks, get that ice out there, which will probably do about 100. They can do Snorting, which is a very weird attack name, but it just causes darkness. No big deal. Okay, get that one softened up as well. And the Ice 2 should finish them off here, I'm thinking. Yeah, 186. And 152, so just like that, nightmares go down, no big deal. There we go. And inside here, we're gonna have another one of the best items in the entire game. This is a heal staff. So this one is very similar to the Zeus gauntlets. It lets us use a free spell in battle. Let's go to weapon here. But this one will let us use heal, the group-wide healing spell, every single turn for free. So basically, now I can have Dr. W just spam heals every turn, or spam damage every turn, depending on what we need. So it's pretty amazing. You could put that on someone else, but I'm going to put it on Dr. W. So I'm walking around the enemy trigger to our right. That way we can go through here without having to fight nightmares again. We'll go over this way, get ourselves some free treasure. Okay, just some mummies. So yeah, once again, we just go down to item, and now we can choose the heal staff, and we'll get some heal spell for free. Give me those free heals. HP up. Yeah, dude. So good. It's so good. It's not a huge heal every round, but it really adds up because we have such a limited supply of potions. I know that 99 sounds like a lot, but they really go by very quickly. So just being able to give us a little HP boost every round really adds up over the course of an entire dungeon. Anyways, let's grab these goodies. We get ourselves some iron gauntlets, which are super worthless. Get ourselves another ice sword, so we're going to give that one directly to Wei. And we also get some gold circle crud, so we can finally give that one to Red. Let's go to armor, go to trade. We'll give the silver armor away, take that gold crud, go ahead and equip that. And you know what? I think the armor, inventory management looking pretty good. Let's also go over to weapon, and we're going to go and equip that ice sword. Forgot to sell my silver sword, but we'll get to that later. So the ice sword is pretty gosh dang strong. Let's go take a look at our status here, guys. 48 damage, 92% hit. That's crazy. We've got not as much over on our red mage, of course, and Ken, yeah, not as much as well, but he's going to have more hits usually, so I would say that Ken in the long run is still going to be our best attacker. So we've already got all these crowds. I don't know why I'm checking them again. So let's go down, and we're almost out of this dungeon, guys. It's a pretty short one. We got ourselves some more treasure. We got some gold. And some more gold. They give such random numbers of gold. An entire house and empty. Hooray! My favorite treasure, air. Let's go and move on. So up here, we're going to have the item we actually came for. Right over here, we've got some tail. So if we show this one to Bahamut, that is how we prove our courage. Now, right in front of this throne, there's going to be a forced encounter against some zombie D. We've only found one right here. You could find two. We're just going to go ahead and attack him. He's also going to be weak to fire. Might as well use fire 3. Let's go ahead and attack this guy, and we'll go down to item. We'll go ahead and use some Zeus gauntlet. And yeah, this guy is a total pushover. I know he's a dragon, which is kind of scary, but doesn't have a ton of HP. He's got that weakness to fire, of course. We'll probably knock him out in one round. Zeus Gauntlets, this might do it. And there you go. So yeah, Zombie Dean, no problem. Even if you've got two, really no problem. And it looks like we are getting out of this place without much trouble. So if we just step on this throne, it'll take us right back out. And we're back on the safe floor. One thing I do want to mention, there's an enemy we didn't find, but it's called Man-Cat. And those guys have not a ton of HP, but they have tons of defense, and they can cast fire too, and you can find a lot of them. So if you're running the Man-Cat, be sure to use anti-fire, or just run away. That's also an option. We just gotta walk back to our airship. We gotta get past that danger zone once again. It's kind of funny. Out here we've got Catman, which are not dangerous, but inside the Castle of Ordeal, you've got Man-Cat, which are very dangerous. And we are back in the danger zone. Hopefully we don't have to fight any sandworms. Okay, that's a lot of enemies, and you know what, I'm just gonna run. We could take them, but it's more trouble than it's worth. But yeah, as long as we don't find sandworms, I'm happy. Come on, just run away, you crods. Looking good. And we are out of the danger zone. Okay, so no sandworms for us. Man, I am so happy about that. I guess I should probably save my game. That probably would have saved me just in case sandworms did rush into me. Now, these guys again, get out of my life, dude. I'm running from all the encounters right now because I'll explain this later, but I actually don't want to hit level 21 right now. I want to make sure I stay at level 20. Anyways, we're back to the airship, and that means we're going to take this tail and take it right back on to Bahamut. So we just have to go... Oop, I keep forgetting we can't land right there. I have to land down this way. Let's go inside, and once again, we have to walk down the long hallway. Whoa! 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 Well, let's talk to him. Let's show him the tail and see what happens. The tail of a rat. It's a rat tail. I thought it was a dragon tail. Proves your courage. I shall give you the honor due true warriors. Wow, a rodent tail. We did it. And with that, guys, we're suddenly buff. Look at us, man. If we go into our party, you will see we are all changed. We all hit puberty. We did it. And if we go to our status, we are no longer a fighter. Wei is now a knight. Over on red, we're no longer a red mage. We are a red wizard. Dr. W is a white wizard. And Ken is no longer a black belt. He is a master. So what actually changes with these class changes? Well, the knight can now equip even stronger armor, and on top of that, we can now use level 1 through 3 white magic on the knight. And this is why I didn't want to hit level 21, because you might notice we have no magic, no spell charges on the knight. The way that they work is after you become a knight, every odd level will give you a spell charge for levels 1 through 3. So once we hit level 21, we will get that spell charge. With that said, the maximum is only 4, so we're gonna get to the maximum anyways. You could have got the class change earlier so that you'd start getting those spell charges right away. You could have got the spell charges at level 17 and 19 and all that crud. But we're gonna get the spell charges maxed out by the end of the game, no problem anyways, so I wasn't too worried about that. So what changed for the Red Wizard? Well, once again, they have access to more equipment, but on top of that, we have access to more spells, including Ice 3, Lightning 3, and most importantly, they can now get the Life spell. It's going to be so good to have a character that's not just Dr. W have life. We'll have 2 characters with it, which is going to be so nice. What changed with the White Wizard? Well, they have access to more white magic. They have access to all the white magic now, including the level 7 and level 8 stuff, as well as the Exit spell on level 6. So we're definitely going to get that. The Exit spell is what will teleport us out of dungeons, which is very handy for dungeons that don't have natural exits. And what changed for the Master? Well, basically nothing, except there's actually a bug, so we technically have lower magic defense now, so technically Ken just got downgraded slightly. Doesn't really matter, but technically Ken got downgraded. Oh well. But yes, the main thing is we have access to so much more magic now. So I'm going to do a bit of a world tour. We're going to fly around the world and get a bunch of magic for our knight, for our red wizard, and for our white wizard. So let's get back out of here and let's get that adventure started. Dude, look at us in battle getting beat up by some Catmans. So cool. We're so cool. Our heads are now way smaller. You know what? Let me go back in the cave real quick, because there's a couple things I want to do. First off, I want to show all the different sprites for our changed dudes. And while I'm showing off these sprites, I should also mention what changes for the thief. If you chose a thief or a white or a black mage, what changes for them? Well, the thief will become a ninja, which is actually a really good class. It's very good. A lot of people will struggle through the game with the thief just so they can get that ninja. The ninja will get access to level 1 through 4 black magic, so they're kind of like the black mage version of a fighter. So really cool. They also get access to a lot of great equipment, so it is a very good class. The other one is the Black Mage, of course. Will become a Black Wizard, and kind of like the White Mage, they'll get access to level 7, level 8 Black Magic, all that kind of cool stuff. So they'll get access to all the Black Magic. So there you go. That's all the sprites, and that's the Black Magic, or the Black Mage and the Thief explained. And now I'm gonna hop up in my airship and fly all the way back to Coneria, which is gonna be south from here. Of course, we're still on the northern continent, so gotta fly down this way. And right over here, there's some cave crud. I think it's over this way a bit. And there it is. And I should mention, if you fly to the edges of the map, like if we fly all the way north, it'll actually wrap around. So if you fly all the way north, you'll end up back on the bottom of the map and all that kind of crud. Anyways, let's go inside and let's buy some magic. Can't land there, dude. Gotta land in the grass. So let's head on into the white magic shop. The knight can only learn, they can only learn all the stuff except for harm, so it's pretty easy to decide what to give them. We'll just give them everything. At this point in the game, the cost is so low that we might as well just get everything. So there we go. And now that we are a red wizard, we can actually learn ruse on red as well. So might as well pick that one up. There we go. That's the spell that will increase our evasion a lot. But you can only cast it on yourself. But now that they both have it, we can just spam some evasion. Why not, dude? Back in the ship. Next stop is Provoca. Kind of just going down memory lane here, going to all these towns we've been to before. And once again, into the white magic shop. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get Lamp, I'm going to get Mute, and I'm going to get A-Lit. The thing is, I'll probably never actually use this crud. But I'm just gonna buy it because it's cheap. Might as well. Who knows? Maybe at some point it'll come in handy. Dude, I'm so wide. But next stop is Elfland. And remember that Elfland has level 3 and level 4 white magic and black magic. So we want to go to the level 3 shop over here because our knight cannot learn level 4 stuff. So let's go inside. And we're only going to pick up 2 right here. We're going to go ahead and get Cure 2 as well as Anti-Fire because he can't learn Harm 2 and he can't learn Heal. So there you go. We are all done with stuff for the knight. Let's go take a look. Right there. Boom. Look at all that crud on our knight. And now we're going to go get some stuff for the red wizard and the white wizard. So next stop is going to be Melmond. I want to go get life for red. And in we go. Dude, I cannot express how excited I am to have life on 2 characters. Now if Dr. W gets killed, someone else can revive him. There's 2 characters. As long as not both of those die at the same time, we're good. So satisfying. Alright, next stop is going to be Crescent Lake. And you know what? I'm going to go to the west. We'll just wrap around the entire world right here. And eventually we'll hit land once again. And there we go. Crescent Lake is going to be right down this way. Where are you, you crud? There you are. Okay, we'll land right in front of it here. It's so nice to have the airship, man. We can get around so quickly. And this is where spells start getting really expensive, but also we're mad rich, so it's fine. So right here, I want to get the exit spell. I want to get that on red. And I want to get that on Dr. W, just in case it comes in handy. I want to have it on both of them. So there we go. I also want to go and get Fog 2 on both of them. So let's get Fog 2 on red. There we go. And we'll go ahead and get Fog 2 on... Oops, did I choose them right? Dr. W there. So Fog 2 is going to give us a lot of extra defense. Invis 2 will give... or Fog 2 will give defense to the whole party. Invis 2 will give evade to the whole party, which is nice also, but the thing is, we're going to get an item that will cast it for free, so there's really no reason to learn that one. So we're just going to get Fog 2 on our dudes. There will be times where I want to buff the defense of our whole party. It's not going to happen a lot, but when it comes, it's going to be really handy to have. And down here, I want to go and get Lightning 3 over on red. So because we can only have three spells of each level, that means we're full on level 6 stuff, and we're full on level 6 stuff, except for Invis 2, which, I mean, we could get it if you want it, but I'm never going to cast it, so I'm not going to spend the money on it. Next stop, Gaia. And to get to Gaia, we can just go directly south, and we'll wrap around the world here. And then we'll disappear right next to it. Boom. So there's not a whole lot I want to get, but I want to go inside here, and for red, I want to get Ice 3, just like that. And now I want to go to the white magic shop, and I want to go and get Cure 4. Such a good healing spell. Just as a reminder, Cure 4 restores all HP and removes status effects except for stone. It'll remove poison and all that crud. So there we go, dude. And after all of that, we still have 50,000 gold, which is good because we're going to need 50,000 to buy something in the next episode. So, guys, we are done buying magic, but there's one more thing I want to do before we wrap up today's episode. I want to go back to the ice cave. Gosh dang it, sorcerers! Stop killing me! Red, you got this, buddy. Just don't die. No, dude! Dude! No! Ah. Okay, I'm gonna go into the ice cave. I want to beat up these dang mages. Both of them. Eat Zeus gauntlets, you crudders! And I want to grab this dang cloth armor and then go and use our brand new spell, Exit, to get right back out of there. And with that, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We'll come back next time and we will work towards that third orb. Holy crud. Take care.